How's your backpack? That's, I guess, and how long before you're out there with the boys?
Well, how long? This next little phase before Christmas is really vital for me. Making sure that I recover firstly from the surgery a few weeks ago, and that I do everything right to make sure that sort of come early January I'm out there with the boys.
Can you tell us what the operation entailed?
Not really, to be frank, because one, I don't know the terms that you guys probably need to know. And secondly, it's not something I really want to divulge to everyone. So really, the prognosis is fantastic, really positive about it. The surgery went really well, coupled with another two that I had prior to that. So really positive that I'm going to get back out there in, as I said, early January.
So NAB Cup becomes realistic, or you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we've mapped out a plan that has a fair bit of scope in that, a little bit of fat, pardon the language, but yeah, we're really positive that at least 1 or 2 NAB Cup games at this stage, and that probably is pretty similar to what I've had in the past. And it's probably worthy of saying that I had a very similar type of off-season at the end of 2005. Immediately post the season, I had 2 lots of surgery, and then began training again and got sore and hurt myself, and then had another lot of surgery just prior to Christmas. Fortunately though, I went out and played a relatively strong season and got through the entire year with my body in good shape. So that gives me a huge amount of confidence that I can go into next season with exactly the same approach.
You've been amazingly resilient, Pav, over time. Do you think that's partly genes, partly looking after yourself, preparation, all those factors?
Look, I think everything combined. Certainly, a huge amount of luck involved. I've played with a lot of players throughout my career that have just been bitterly unlucky with injuries, whether it be on the training track or on games. Certainly, the diligence to the program and my preparation, I really think that's an important part of me being able to get through the career to this point. And I've got some great people at the footy club, in particular Jeff Boyle and Ken Withers, who have been with me for the entire time of my career, who I trust my life with.
What's the first bit of back problem you've had?
Well, I had it all through last season, to be frank, along with the other ailments with the Achilles and the hip, and I was just able to sort of get through, and we thought rest was going to be the right approach with it, but I began running again and doing some weights and a few other things, and it just wasn't right, and we tried some less invasive methods, which unfortunately didn't get the job done, and we got to the decision. It was an easy decision in the end because it was the only thing left to make it perfect. This
is probably not your area, mate, but there's a story just being printed in the Herald Sun saying Fremantle, the Kurt Tippett wild card in AFL pre-season. Now, I think Bondi's ruled that out, but just so we got it on camera, from your...
Yeah, look, I mean, that's not my decision to make. Chris Bond and Brad Lloyd and Steve Rossich are paid for those decisions. They are on record as saying that we won't entertain that offer or that decision, and I'd second that.
I guess it has been known that you're chasing a power forward to one day replace you, so you might have to carry the load for a bit longer.
Yeah, happy for that to be the case. Clearly, the club's been going down that path for a while, and there's a couple of key position players who are getting towards the end of their career, and we all know that unfortunately in this game we do have expiry dates, and Luke and I and Aaron are sort of getting closer to the end of our careers rather than the start. So it's been a strategic move for the club for a while now, and hopefully that occurs, whether it's through one of the drafts or through trading. We'll still be pursuing that really well.
As the captain of the club, do you have a view on the possible move to Coburn or staying here? Do you get involved, or do you get camped?
Look, I've been involved with the process really for probably 4.5, 5 years now. Clearly, being the captain, I've had conversations with Steve and the board about the strategies moving forward on the broader scale, and the club's been really diligent in the process, whether it is here in Freo or out at Coburn. And what I can say is that we have complete faith as players in the board and our CEO, because what we've seen recently is some really sound decisions made on the basis of really strong information. So we'll continue to back them in to make the right decision. From the players' perspective, all we want is the best opportunity to play well, and that's both individually and as a team. Where that is, we'll leave that to the people that have paid the big bucks to make those decisions.
We saw St Kilda move to Seaford, and that caused a few dramas, but for you guys, is it providing the facilities are good? Is it that much of an upheaval for you?
Yeah, currently our facility is probably in the bottom 2 of the AFL, and it's substandard. And for us to achieve what we want to do, be the best player, be the best team that we can in the AFL, we can't do that right here. So the club needs to be able to go and do that. And what we've seen is some examples in the AFL. Collingwood and Hawthorn have gone away from their suburban traditional grounds and been completely successful, not only individually but as a team. So it does highlight the need for the best facilities.
So you'd be eager for a quick resolution and a quick build and everything, wouldn't you? Because otherwise,
very eager to do so. Yeah, let's hurry up and make that decision wherever it is, and build the Taj Mahal so we can get in there and get it going.
With such strong fan feeling about where Freo would be based, how much do you think the club owes to the fans regarding that?
Well, I think the fans, the people that I've been speaking to on the street and some of my closer friends, just want the best for the playing group. Yeah, they want the best facility for us as well, because I'm pretty sure they want success, and this is almost a direct correlation to success. If we can get the best facility, the most up-to-date elite training venue, then you can't guarantee success, but it'll give us the best opportunity.
Plenty of running from the players out there. How's everyone looking as an onlooker for you? Any standouts or anything?
Oh, look, I've sort of been away a little bit by virtue of the things that I've had, and given the fact I'm only in a few days a week at the moment, it's hard to know exactly how they're all tracking outside of some, anecdotal evidence from some people. They do look, really fit and training well. This is a great time of year because there isn't really any large results, and you're not travelling, and it's just about getting in and working your absolute butt off. And the guys really love this time of the year because there's some real tangible gains to be seen by them getting in and working their absolute butts off.
Just clarifying, Jan, perhaps, so you're running, you can get back to pretty much full tilt in a short space of time?
Yeah, look, I mean, the base that I've had now for 13 years, and the fact that, as I said, there was an example of me about, sort of 6 or 7 years ago going through a similar type of off-season. So happy that I'll be able to get the volume in the legs. Our strengths and conditioning guys match with our medicos. We believe are elite by AFL standards, so I back them in completely to make sure that come round one, I'll be ready and raring to go.
Just your goals for 2013, Matthew? Once you
The goals?
Yeah, back and involving.
Oh, look, we're really looking to compete, be ultra competitive in every aspect of the way we play. I want to continue to lead this group in the way that hopefully I have in the previous few years, continue to improve in that aspect, and we've got a really driven and committed group, and we want to make sure that we get the best out of them.